Hey sneakies, welcome back for some more Warframe on the PlayStation 4. In this episode, we're going to tackle another Earth mission with some sneakies. Here we go. Okay, sneakies, this will be our lineup for this episode. We're going to be tackling the mission called Oro, and it's a sabotage mission. Corpus faction, their levels range from 6 to 7. Joining me will be Bad Boy Kev, he'll be Ash. HXO the Butcher is going to be Rhino, and MG Gamer Boy is going to be Saren. Meanwhile, I'm also taking Ash, as already pointed out at the beginning of the video. And I'll be primarily using the Dacra Prime once again because Ash is pretty much the most ninja-like Warframe in the game, so it makes more sense to have him run around with the sword. At least in my opinion, it's going to be a lot more fun for me. Dacra Prime's a really good weapon, actually. I already got it maxed out. Anyways, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy this series. The more likes we get, the faster these videos keep pouring out. And while you're at it, also hit subscribe to become a sneaky today. That way you don't have to miss another video in this series ever again in the future. As always, sneakies, I do hope you enjoy. And here we go. Infiltrate. Here we go, sneakies. We're gonna pull up the Dacra Prime, and we're gonna head this way. This is a sabotage mission, so this will be fairly straightforward. Just gonna go in. We're gonna sabotage these poor Corpus faction little weirdos, little operation they got going here. Now, I'd also like to be able to finally use Ash's Bladestorm ability, which is his most powerful ability. It's also the one that been getting the most requests for in the series to actually see appear in here. It sounds like it's gonna be pretty awesome. Looking forward to actually using it. Come on, Ash, go get him! Now, this was actually a terrible idea to rush that damn Oxium Osprey. Oh man, here we go. Let's go get him! We get him? Yes, we got him! He did not detonate in time to prevent us from getting that precious, precious Oxium. Alright, wow, I really love these environments. They're so much better than the stupid, boring spaceship interiors, especially when they have these little rivers they have to cross. It just adds even more of an epic feel into the game. Now, let's continue, guys. Now, it's funny because this is actually supposed to be a Grineer planet that's under control, but the Corpus actually control this particular mission. From what I understand, when the final game's actually being, I guess, completed or getting closer to completion, they can have different instances where different factions can take over other factions' planets and stuff like that. So that's going to be really interesting to see how that all works out. I mean, they kind of have that happening already where they have these invasion missions. I'm assuming if enough people help one of the sides, they're gonna actually be able to take over certain missions within planets we're gonna see. I mean, otherwise it's kind of pointless to have these invasion missions in the first place. Alright, here we go. This is what we have to sabotage. This is the toxin injector. That, you poor fool. Alright, I've got to use Bladestorm if I can find one of the enough enemies. I don't want to use it on just one. That's boring. Alright, so we just gotta wait 40 seconds. Looks like somebody already initiated this. Whoops, didn't mean to fall down that hole, but it's alright. Damn, I'm missing on all the action. Alright, just have to go back around this way. Alright, let's find a group of enemies and use Bladestorm. Really want to see what it looks like. And this isn't a group. Not a high enough group. Damn it. Or a large enough group, rather. High enough group. What am I talking about? Now, the Dacra Prime is actually ridiculously overpowered for these guys. The Dacra Prime is actually a weapon you want to seriously consider getting. It is so ridiculously powerful, you can make it go so quick. It's definitely a nice change up over the Orthos, for sure. Especially considering it's a Prime weapon. Alright, so we already sabotaged their toxin injector. Now we just got to get out of here. We're going to go up the river. Through the caves. I really can't wait to see how they're going to change all the environments of all these other planets, too. Okay, there's got to be a group of enemies coming up somewhere. Whoops, took a wrong turn. Even if I only find one, I have to use it at least once. We have to see what it looks like. on, there's gotta be somebody around here. Oh, here we go. There's a group of enemies. We're gonna use it on them. Blade Storm. Oh, wow. That was incredibly brutal. I love it. So as you're going to see, apparently a cutscene will actually initiate, and then Ash will just... Oh, thank you, Nova. Oh, damn it, Nova. There we go. Cutscene will actually initiate, and he just attacks all the enemies within his range, and he destroys every last one of them. That was a quick mission, right to the point. Sabotage missions usually aren't that long at all, really. Didn't really gain much of experience. Did get 4 Oxium, though. That's pretty nice. Alright, now let's take a quick look at the stats here to find out who our MVP is. So, Bad Boy Kev clearly took home the Damage Dealt award. However, HXO the Butcher took home the least damage taken. Total kills goes to MG Gamerboy. Looks like we're really spreading the stats out so far. And then headshots, nobody got any, surprisingly. Normally that doesn't really occur. But anyways, melee kills, I took that one home with 14. Deaths is all tied up. 0 for everybody. Upgrades received, all 3 of them tied. I could not quite live up to their expectations in that regard. Oh well. Abilities used goes to MG Gamerboy and Bad Boy Kev. They both tied for it. Accuracy goes to Sneaky G, me, of course. Surprisingly, because I only use the melee weapon. I don't know how exactly I end up with 90%, but I guess we're just going to go with it. And pickup count goes to Bad Boy Kev with 52, and revives, nobody got any. So if we're going to go by whoever got the most little awards for each of these categories, I guess Bad Boy Kev's going to take home the MVP for this one. Clearly, he's got this. Anyway, Sneakies, I do hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy this series. The more likes we get, the faster these videos keep pouring out. Also, hit subscribe to become a Sneaky today. That way you don't have to miss another video ever again in the future. I'm always looking for new Sneakies to appear in these videos with me, so if you have any interest in doing so, just leave me a comment below with your PSN name. And also send me a friend request on PSN. It's right at the top left-hand corner if you want to know which name to send it to. And also, don't be afraid to use the comment section to find other people to play Warframe with. This game is much more fun with other people. And I'll see you next time for some more Warframe on the PlayStation 4.